Going a bit deeper into the main interface of Recolor, I will click here on the same image, this basic landscape image with naturalistic colors. I'm going to go to Edit, Edit Colors, Recolor Artwork, and just point out a few more things about the interface that pops up, the Recolor interface. So firstly, here you do have a color wheel, and this will allow you to, move around any of the colors, prominent colors that exist within the image. And you can change the hue and you can change, where it falls within the color wheel as you go. If you don't like it, you click reset and you have a lot of flexibility there to sort of on the fly just look at other colorways and options that might be pretty transformative compared to how it started. Going to reset again. Beyond that, within the color library area, there are several pre-built looks. So for example, under art history, you have several Impressionism, for example, and that one's pretty drab actually for Impressionism, and they're not always going to be perfect, but there are several here to try, and some of them can end up surprising you and being pretty good. Kid stuff, a little brighter, and so on. So those are worth exploring. You can also get into user-defined ones and swatch groups that you have already built into your swatch library. So brights would be another way to go, for example. And I have a few swatches here that we're going to talk about within this series, but here's another one. Beyond that, you can also set how many colors. So right now you can see I've got 5 colors within the image. I can say how prominent I want one or the other colors, to be by changing the sliders around. Want it to be much more green than blue, for example. Whoops, if I can click on that and move it, there we go. You'll see that we can sort of maximize green, minimize blue, or vice versa. The other thing too, within the number of colors, there's an auto here. It's looking and analyzing how many colors are in the image. I can scale that down to fewer colors. So for example, if I wanted to do a monochromatic color harmony, I could then change it to just one color and then slide around my color on the color wheel and produce a monochromatic variation of this with different tints, tones, and shades. From there, down at the bottom, I could also affect brightness or saturation level. And so yeah, that is a little bit of a deeper dive into some of the other ways to control this main interface.